have woken up today in an interestingly gym energy kind of thing, and so I decided that this is gonna happen. I want to share my cheat code for what got me through the gym era that I had, and I want it back. I miss you, baby. I miss you. Please watch this video so that I can get pesa ya cabbage ama pesa ya gym. Rule number 1 is get enough sleep. That's for sure, because that definitely helps you with your muscle recovery, and also just like overall being able to have like energy the next day. If you're looking for the goals, if you're waiting for the bunda to show up, if that's your goal, whatever goal that you have, if you are obviously wanting to achieve it, you definitely need to be there consistently, which I will get into also eventually. But yeah, it's very important to be able to get enough sleep. Okay, having a balanced diet. I wrote high in protein, but that's mostly because that was my goal at the time. It still is my goal anyways. It was to build muscle and to burn fat. So being able to have more protein means that even when it comes to like the muscle recovery and the muscles even growing, they definitely have something to use to grow. Because if you're not having enough protein intake, then that means that you're not going to be seeing the results that you want. And they also wrote less processed foods and more locally available foods. So because less processed takes more time to even be digested, and just whole foods they are a much better option to go with. So what I do, because I know sometimes it can sound like it's a lot to think about and to consider and to like even just add into your budget, is I went to ChatGPT and I wrote my goals and everything. A diet for a Kenyan based person. So they give you like whatever is locally available here, because sometimes they can be telling you things like, oh, granola, oh, I don't know, chia seeds. I'm like, who the fuck is Eli? You don't know who Eli is, bitch, get up. But definitely make sure that you are getting in a balanced diet. And I need you to understand that carbohydrates are not the enemy. It's just about, I'm also telling myself that, to be honest, it's about being able to like have a balance to it, hence balanced diet. But yeah, number 3, I wrote a good gym outfit boosts your confidence. Let me tell you the importance of dressing. And you know, that's the thing, like it's such a controversy. It's like, oh, the women are dressing, yeah, that's enough out of you. But dressing up in the gym is so good. Like it really gives you confidence. You just, especially when you catch yourself in the mirror, it's just like, she's back, yeah. But yeah, there is no way you will dress up in a way that makes you feel confident and not have a good workout. That is always such a booster. Also, it's the fact that to everyone else you look very confident, like you look like you know what you're doing, so you might as well commit to the beat kind of thing, and at the end of the day you feel good and you look good. Number 4, a good playlist. Very important. Here's the thing, I have seen a number of people in the gym who literally just raw dog it, who just like go and just work out to the gym music, to the gym speaker. I don't know how people do that. I cannot do that, because if they reach a point and they start playing the white girl music and be like, if you gave me a chance, I will take it. I'll take a chance and leave through that door. For me to be able to even get in like my PRs and for me to feel like I am that girl, I really need to have my playlist and to even plan it, because it's very different on different days, because they are there. What? Because there are days I will listen to like Afrobeats, other days I listen to hip hop with a mix of like what do you call this, trap. I don't listen to trap on a regular, but I listen to it in the gym just so that you can tell yourself, you got this. What is future telling you? Be toxic, let's go, yeah. For me, it's very important to like plan my playlist beforehand, because if I go there and decide that I will listen to my thoughts, honey, we are going to be gone by the time the second set is coming in. Like I really need it. Even for running nowadays, I really need it. I'm not the one to like listen to my thoughts when in fact I am here because of the thoughts. I'm here so that I can run from the thoughts. No, this is a very important one. I need you to listen, okay? Do not train when you are hungry. I see people who are like, oh no, me, I just go to the gym before I eat. I tried that. I had to stop in the middle and go look for food. There is no way I was going to suffer. Unaanza kuona stars. Why are you seeing stars? I'm not here to go to heaven. I'm here to get the party. Yeah. Why do I have so much energy today? I don't know. You see, the thing is, when I say don't train when you're hungry, I'm not saying now you eat like a full meal and it's like, no. Obviously, it's like just get something to at least give you some energy. There's a lot of things that people be raw dogging really in the gym. Hunger, no music, no outfit, you're just there. You just wake up and you go. no plans. Come on now. Having a workout partner helps with accountability. Of course, this has its own downsides and all, because again, you like have to depend on them. Like, what time are you available? Yeah, sure, there's that. But also, it's very, even for me, when I started out, I used to think that I'm like, I like working out alone, I like minding my business. By the time we were getting to 4 months in, I was looking for workout classes, I was looking for people to work out with. Like, it just changed over time. So all that goes to say that having a workout partner is so nice, because even sometimes when you're about to give up, when you think you have reached your end and you're at the leg press and you're pushing and you're like, this is the last one, and then they tell you 4 more, give me 4 more. I'm like, I'll give you a slap is what I stretch after, because it helps reduce the pain, and also stretch before to improve performance. So yeah, stretching before helps you to like open up, you know how they say like you open up your muscles, you open up your flexors and all those fancy stuff that they be saying. It's very important. And then also stretching after, because usipo stretch utaumwa my sister, utaumwa my brother. And also it's very therapeutic. For me at least, I find stretching to be very therapeutic, and it's like that moment where you're able to be like affirm yourself and be like, wow, I really did that. Like, you go through a workout, you know, it's a time to be present with yourself. I'm making this into therapy at a time. But yeah, stretching, I'll always vouch for stretching. Have a good workout split or a structure to make sure you focus on all muscle groups overall. Again, this also depends on the goal that you're having, but at the end of the day, it's very important to like have a full body workout at the end of the week. You know, like there's a day you've done back, there's a day you've done, not all women want to do chest, but every now and then it's you know, it's good to just like show yourself, oh, I can do it. Yeah. To have a good leg day, and then some day you have a HIIT workout, and then another day you have core, so you focus on different parts of the body. Because again, I don't know if this is in my points, but I'm gonna say it. I know you don't want to hear it, but sports training is not a thing. You can't do sport training, you have to do full body. So you know, when you're going and you're like, oh, I want to like maybe reduce, like burn the fat, to not have belly fat, you can't just go to the gym and just train core all 7 days. I'm sorry, or all 5 days, or all 4 days. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but yeah, you really have to like work out overall so that the fat can even like get burnt overall. The next one is pretty obvious, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Being consistent is very, very important. And here's the thing, sometimes it's difficult to be consistent because you're feeling like maybe you're not seeing the changes. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You don't think there are changes, but then one day you wake up and you look in the mirror and you go, whoa, who be there? Who is that? Who is that gorgeous? Who's that sexy thing I see over there? That's me, standing in the mirror. People start seeing changes sometimes even before we do, because you're seeing yourself every single day. So sometimes it's easy to miss that, but you have to be consistent. It's like the first month, sometimes it's like, oh yeah, okay. The second month you're like, oh okay. But I feel like even if it's not physical, even if it's not like visual, something that you can see, sometimes you can feel the difference. Like you're feeling lighter, you're feeling stronger, you can lift heavier, you can run faster, your performance is better in general. And then now the physical results start coming in, because let me tell you, after month 3 there is no turning back. Ask for help when you need it. Do not suffer alone. That's also something else that I really learned in life in general, but also in the gym, where it's like, if you don't know a certain exercise, maybe in the event that you don't have a trainer, if you don't know a certain exercise, please ask. I came to find out I had the wrong form for deadlifts a month in. I was exercising deadlifts zote zenye nimefanya in those past 2 weeks zimeenda wapi, because I was told that was not going to the nyash, and I'm like, so where did they go? Can you refund me my deadlifts, please? Yeah, so it's very important to, if you're feeling iffy about something, just ask, because that will really save you. Again, even if imagine being consistent and you don't have good form, like you see what a waste that becomes. Yeah, like we need them to work together. Rest days are important too. I struggled with this one for sure, especially like I said, when the results start coming in, it starts becoming like, oh my god, I want to keep doing this, and then you forget that even in that rest is when the muscles recover, and when they recover is when they grow. But then in my head it's just like, if I keep working out, if you keep showing up, muscles will grow, but they won't they reach a certain point where they actually get strained. So you need to rest, which was the first rest, your sleep, how we started, and also just rest, you're having rest days where you're not necessarily like very active. Yeah, there are people who like say I'll do like a low impact workout, like I'll walk or I'll run, because apparently for some people that's low impact. Don't ask me, I don't know about that, but yeah, sometimes you just do like a small low impact thing, or you just walk around the house, something like that. But have rest days, at least 2 of them. Oh, this is for the women. So it's for the women. When it's that time of the month, please be easy on yourself. Hata kama najua it's okay, you had to get in your 2 leg days of the week, but honey, your body is doing whatever it's doing, even though we did not ask it to do that, and then it's coming with like other symptoms. Give yourself the ease to be able to even just like go through that process, and then you come back and get back to the gym. And then also the good thing is there are also even like home workouts that are like period friendly home workouts, like simple stuff. It doesn't always have to be like you're going ham every single day, especially during that time, because also it may lead to even like more complications. It can be like a whole rolling thing, a whole rolling ball that is collecting even more and more problems in a sense. So yeah, definitely give yourself grace during that time of the month. Next, find your motivation and stick to it. Why are you doing this in the first place? Why are you going to the gym in the first place? Write that down if you have to, and read that, because there are days you really don't be having motivation. There are days you wake up and you're like, why am I doing this again? At the very least, if you're gonna do it for the money, do it for that gym membership, because I know those things are not cheap. They are not cheap. Actually, that was my motivation some days. Because I'm like, nimelipa hiyo pesa yote alafu iende wapi? Not on my watch. Give me my bag, I'm going. Then when you go there and then you see other people who are like really motivated and everything, then you're like, actually this is not so bad, like let me just try the first set, and then the second set, and then next thing you know, you've done a whole 4 sets and you're good to go. Person is a thief of joy. It really is you versus you at the end of the day. I know I have said in the previous point that you may go to the gym and then you see other people working out and you get motivated. It's like, yay, ha ha ha. But sometimes you may go to the gym and you see other people working out and they're lifting like they're lifting like 60, and I'm thinking, are you the Hulk or something? Like, are we preparing for something you're not telling us about? Sometimes you feel like everyone else is like so much ahead of you, but you have to understand that this is your journey. Literally, this is your journey, and sticking to your lane is very important. Where you even you're just comparing yourself to last week. Like you were able to do, I don't know, 5 burpees last week, and now today you've done 8. That is progress. I know there is the girl at the front of the class who is jumping like no one's business, and she's added modifications to the burpees that she's doing. I know. And that's okay. That's her journey. Maybe she's been doing that for 17 years. Who would have thought? Maybe she was in the army at some point. So why are you comparing yourself to other people? Like, really just stick to your goal and stick to your progress, and tell yourself, I believe that I'm going to get there. Because this is what gets people into trouble, especially the men. I've seen this with the men mostly, where this is like your second week in the gym, and then you're going to join the gym bros who are bench pressing like 70. Una bench press 70 alafu unashindwa kuamka kesho. And then it becomes like a whole toxic cycle where you just wake up tomorrow and then you just force yourself, and then like there could be so many problems. If only could have just stuck to your 40 or your 20 or whatever, and then you build your way back up. Some days you'll have no motivation to do it. Show up anyways. Some days you will have gotten sleep, some days you'll have a balanced diet, you've dressed up well, you've gotten your perfect playlist, you are ready, you motivated yourself, and even then the workout feels very off, but you still have to follow through with it. Because then again, why did you start it in the first place? It's not easy. There are easy days, there are great days where you wake up and like, take me to the gym, take me right now. And then that days you're just like, I don't see the point of this. At all. But even then you still have to do it and to stick to it with the consistency that we said. The discipline is really not a fun word. It's not a fun concept, and it's not any more fun in reality. Finally, good form is really important. Ensure you get it right before lifting heavier. That's exactly what I was saying. But sometimes we do ego lifting where you just want to be seen, like, oh my god, look at you, you are like, you know, where you just want to be seen and look like you know everything that you're doing, but then you come to realize that your form was horrible this whole time. So it's very important to get your form fast, get the form fast, and then you add the weights. And then when you're adding the weights with the whole progressive overload, that is a whole other topic with it. With the whole progressive overload and all of that, that is when you start seeing the results. But you have to stick to your journey. You have to get a good form. You have to have good structure. You have to eat well. You have to sleep, to rest, to find your motivation, and to show up for others as well, because it's really important again. But then that's also something else. It's really important to even like be able to, also depending on the gym that you're in, because the one that I was in was very community based, so like pretty much everyone knew everyone. Yeah. When you're seeing someone is like getting through the set, you're like, hey, strong. That's the thing I like about the gym community, honestly, is that they are such lovely people. Like someone will see you struggle through like a set, and they'll come and stand there and be like 20, and then they help you count until the very end. They tell you, basi unaweza fanya kitu, mbona ulikuwa unaogopa, you know, kind of thing. Like the gym community is just the best at the end of the day. So yeah, this is for anyone who is looking to join the gym. I mean, of course, for the home workers, you can also get into it eventually, but yeah, this is for someone who is looking to join the gym. These are some of the tips that I picked up, and now they're coming from me to you. Also understand that starting can be very, very scary, because it's literally uncharted territory. Like you've never done this before, but just go, even if it means going at the times where not a lot of people are there, because that's what I used to do. I used to wait for like 11-ish, because between 11 and 4 hakuna watu wengi sana. I would wait for that time, and then you just go and get your workout done, and then eventually you start seeing more people, and then you're realizing, oh, actually I won't die if I work out in front of people. Like it's perfectly fine, everybody else is doing exactly the same thing anyways. So but yeah, go at the time that works out for you. Haha. Okay, anyways, go at the time that works out for you, and then eventually you will definitely see progress in a lot of ways. Usijifungie mazi, usijifungie. Also take progress photos. I had forgotten about that. Progress photos are very important, because like I said, you can easily miss the progress, but then you look back at the photo and realize, oh my god, I have more definition, oh my god, I am more lean, or I have gained muscle, whatever your goal is. Take those photos. Those are very, very important. So yeah, wishing you all the best, and I hope that this was helpful. And if it was, you know what to do. Engage, like, share, comment, subscribe. You know all this stuff. If I was silent, bye. I'll go insane. If I was just lost, then my life